Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital. Christina's crazy swan dive gets Ava arrested. In the latest episode of General Hospital, a dramatic fall from Ava Jerome's Mora West Metro Court hotel room sets the stage for a gripping storyline. Spoilers suggest a major arrest is on the horizon, with many speculating Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, will be the one to make the arrest. The circumstances surrounding Christina Corinthos Davis's Kate Monsey fall are suspicious, as the hotel room set has been noticeably altered. This leads some fans to believe that Ava may be wrongly accused. The episode also teases a potential love triangle between Ava, Scotty Baldwin, Kin Shriner, and John Cates, Adam Harrington, adding another layer of intrigue to the storyline. Meanwhile, the fate of Christina, who is 38 weeks pregnant, hangs in the balance following her fall. The upcoming episode promises more drama with the potential arrest of Ava. Also, Christina's medical crisis with the baby, and the investigation into the circumstances surrounding her fall. As always, viewers are eagerly awaiting the next episode to see how the story unfolds on General Hospital. Get all your daily General Hospital spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Port Charles has seen some wild nights, but nothing could have prepared anyone for what went down this week. Between desperate moves, tangled lies, and a shocking arrest, the chaos surrounding Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, and Ava Jerome, Mora West, has officially reached a fever pitch. In true General Hospital fashion, one impulsive act sets off a domino effect that could ruin multiple lives. It all starts with Christina's emotions spiraling out of control. Ever since the truth about Sonny's violent breakdowns came to light, Christina's been torn between love for her father and fear of what he's becoming. Her fierce loyalty to Sonny, Maurice Bernard, has clashed with everyone around her, Alexis, Molly, and even Dex, but what no one realized was how deeply the pressure was pushing her. When emotions combust at the Metro Court terrace, the night turns into one of the most dramatic scenes of the year. A tense encounter at the Metro Court. It was supposed to be a quiet evening. Ava, ever the manipulator, had been playing both sides, feeding Sonny information while cozying up to John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington. She thought she could control the narrative, but she underestimated Christina's temper and Sonny's unraveling paranoia. Christina caught Ava in a heated conversation with Jagger, whispering about Sonny's instability and the problem she'd helped create. Eavesdropping from behind a planter, Christina's eyes widened as she heard Ava admit to tampering with Sonny's meds. That one phrase, "He never should have been that dangerous, not without the lithium," sent Christina over the edge. Confronting Ava head-on, Christina accused her of betraying Sonny. Ava, ever cool under fire, tried to spin the story, insisting she'd only done it to protect him, a lie that only enraged Christina further. Voices rose, hotel guests turned, and within seconds, chaos erupted. "You ruined him." Christina's accusations cut deep, her emotions spilling like wildfire. She screamed that Ava had poisoned Sonny's mind, made him violent, made him the enemy of his own family. Ava tried to walk away, but Christina blocked her path, trembling, furious, and heartbroken. Witnesses say Christina grabbed Ava's arm and demanded she confess. Ava, who's no stranger to confrontation, yanked her arm free and warned Christina to back off before things got ugly. "You have no idea what I've done for your father," Ava hissed, a line that only confirmed Christina's worst fears. In that moment, Christina lost control. With tears in her eyes, she shouted, "You destroyed my father!" and lunged forward, but Ava stepped aside just as Christina stumbled toward the edge of the terrace railing. The next thing anyone knew, Christina had gone Port Charles. The crowd gasped. The sound of breaking glass and splashing water echoed from below as Christina plunged into the Metro Court pool. For a horrifying few seconds, everyone froze, Ava included. Then the screams began. Dex, Evan Hofer, who had been nearby after a tense run-in with Sonny, dove into the pool to pull Christina out. Carly, Laura Wright, rushed over, calling 911, while Nina, Cynthia Watrose, stood frozen, eyes darting from Ava to the chaos below. When the paramedics arrived, Christina was barely conscious, coughing up water and mumbling about Ava trying to kill her. That single, panicked accusation was all it took to set off a firestorm. Ava's arrest, and Sonny's wrath. Within hours, the headlines blared, "Ava Jerome detained after Christina Corinthos plunge." Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, showed up at Ava's door with a warrant, his expression unreadable.
The fact that his sister had nearly died, and Ava was at the center of it, left him torn between duty and disbelief.
Ava tried to explain it was an accident, but her story didn't hold up. Security footage showed the two arguing, Ava gesturing wildly as Christina teetered near the railing. While it didn't show Ava pushing her, it was enough to raise suspicion. Sonny's reaction was explosive. Upon hearing that Ava had been arrested, he stormed into the PCPD demanding answers. "You put your hands on my daughter," he shouted as Dante restrained him. Ava tried to plead her case, but Sonny's glare was pure fury. "You think I won't make you pay for this?" he growled before Dante ordered him out. It was a chilling moment, one that made everyone wonder if Sonny's darker instincts were about to take over again. Christina wakes and changes everything. The next morning, Christina woke up in the hospital surrounded by her worried family. Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, held her hand, Molly, Kristen Vaganos, hovered nearby, and Sam, Kelly Monaco, tried to keep the peace. When Dante asked Christina to recount what happened, the room went silent. All eyes were on her. Christina hesitated, flashes of the fight replaying in her mind, but something about Ava's terrified face in those final seconds haunted her. Finally, she whispered, "She didn't push me. I slipped." Her confession shocked everyone. Ava might have been reckless, but she wasn't guilty of assault. Still, that didn't mean she was innocent, because Christina also admitted to overhearing Ava talk about Sonny's medication. That revelation sent a ripple of dread through the family. Alexis demanded to know if it was true, but before anyone could act, Sonny arrived, livid, protective, and dangerous. Sonny's boiling point. Ava thought she'd caught a break when Christina cleared her of the push, but Sonny wasn't done. When Christina revealed Ava's possible role in his erratic behavior, Sonny's face went pale, then cold. "Tell me exactly what you said about my meds," he demanded. Ava tried to explain that she'd been working with Cates to monitor his condition, that she never meant to hurt him. But Sonny wasn't buying it. "You played God with my mind," he hissed. "You made me a threat to my own daughter." The tension was unbearable. Everyone held their breath, terrified Sonny might snap. Ava, shaking but defiant, told him she'd only done what was necessary to save him, that without her, he'd be dead already. That earned her a cold, haunting reply. "Maybe you should have let me die instead." Fallout and fear. Though Christina survived, her mental state is fragile. She blames herself for everything. The fight, the fall, the chaos her father's in. Molly and Alexis are desperate to get her therapy, but Christina's focus is on Sonny. She wants to help him heal, even as she fears what he might do next. Meanwhile, Ava faces mounting charges for endangering Christina, obstruction of justice, and tampering with medication. But her bigger problem isn't legal. It's personal. Sonny has made it clear that he's done with her for good, and word around town is he's considering something far more lethal than a breakup. What's next? With Christina's survival shifting the balance, Port Charles is bracing for the fallout. Sonny's mental state continues to decline, and Ava's arrest could be just the first domino. Jagger's next move might expose the full truth about the drug tampering, and if it turns out Ava really did alter Sonny's meds, she could be looking at years behind bars, or worse. But in General Hospital, nothing stays buried for long. Christina's crazy swan dive may have been an accident, but it set off a chain reaction that could change the Corinthos family forever. As Sonny's world collapses, and Ava faces the consequences of her manipulations, the question remains.